this 30-minute circuit style class. For today's class, you'll need at least one weight. I'd say medium to heavy if you have different options. We have a couple smaller circuits that we'll be going through twice, working for about 30 seconds on most of them, and then we'll take 10 to 15 seconds in between exercises to kind of get ready for the next one. So let's get started with a quick warm-up. We're going to take our feet hip to shoulder width, drop the hips down and back into a body weight squat. We'll pause for a second at the bottom. We'll stand up nice and tall at the top, push all the way through the hips, and repeat. Great, now let's add on to it a little bit. We're going to take our hands down to the floor, fingertips will touch, and then as we come up out of that squat, we're going to reach our arms straight up overhead, come back down, floor touch, reach straight up overhead, and let's also pop up onto our toes. Here we go. Good, let's do one more. All right, moving into just our upper body next. Let's take it into some nice big arm circles forward. Good, in reverse, big arm circles backwards, opening up the chest. Last one. Now into just our shoulders. We're gonna pull our shoulders up towards our ears, bring them back behind, then pull them all the way down. So it's shoulder shrug, pull back, and down. One more. All right, we have knee hugs next. So let's plant our left foot to start. We're gonna take our hands underneath our thigh or just below our knee. We're gonna pull our knee up towards our chest. We'll pause for a second, take it down, switch over to the other side. Just go back and forth between sides. Last one on each side. And then we're gonna move into a reverse lunge. So let's step one foot back, bend at both knees. We're gonna add a little bit of a twist at the bottom. So we're twisting towards that leg that's in front. Stand back up, switch sides, other foot steps back, bend at both knees, twist towards that leg that's in front of you. One more each side. Good. All right, so grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Our first circuit is a little lower body, upper body hybrid. And so we have 3 exercises. First one's gonna be body weight, and it's a squat pulse. So what that means is we're gonna stick our hips down and back, come down into a squat. We're gonna come up about a quarter of the way, lower back down into that squat, and then we come up. So it's down, up a little, back down, all the way up. Exercise 2 and 3 are one-sided. We're combining a single leg deadlift with an overhead press. So we'll plant one foot, weight will be in the opposite hand. We're gonna stick our hip back behind us, single leg deadlift. Then we'll stand up, pull that weight up towards the shoulder, push the weight straight up overhead for an overhead press. 30 seconds each side. We go through that circuit twice. So squat pulse to start. 30 seconds. We begin round 1 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop down into a squat. Again, quarter of the way up, drop back down, then all the way up. Slow and controlled movements here. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's grab our one weight. Let's take it into our right hand. We'll plant the left foot. Single leg deadlift, overhead press in 2, and 1. Hips back, dumbbell just below the knee. And we stand up, pull that weight right up towards your shoulder. Punch straight up overhead. This can be a single leg exercise too, or if you need to, you can take that foot down. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, switching sides. Plant the right foot. Dumbbell in the left hand. Same thing, other side. In 2, and 1. Here we go. Seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake out the legs. We're moving right into that second round. We're back with our squat pulse in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Round 2, squat pulse. Try to sink a little bit deeper into that squat if we can. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grabbing our weight again. Plant the left foot. Right side holds the weight. Single leg deadlift, overhead press. In 2, and 1. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Plant the right foot, dumbbell to the left side. We go again in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Halfway through it. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Weights aside, grab some water if you need it. I'm just gonna run and turn the heat down a little bit in our studio because it's cranking. All right, so our second circuit, again, smaller, we have 3 exercises, we'll go through twice. This time we're turning our focus into our core. So we're gonna be down on the floor. If you need to grab a mat or a towel or something to come underneath your knees if you're on hardwood. So 3 exercises. The first one is a plank with a leg lift. So we're gonna come into a high plank, which means our hands are on the floor. And we're gonna do alternating leg extensions or leg lifts back behind us. Exercise 2, we're dropping the knees down for bird dogs. So we're gonna come into a tabletop position. We're gonna extend opposite arm and leg in either direction. Pause for a second, come back down, other side. And then last but not least, exercise number 3. We have a Superman variation, so we'll be on our stomach. Hands will be up overhead, legs are straight. We're gonna lift both arms and legs up off the floor. We'll pull our hands down towards our shoulders, slide them back up, and then we lower down. So we have that circuit twice. Let's get ready to get up into that forearm plank. We start our core series in 3, 2, and 1. Still working for 30 seconds. Think about keeping your upper body nice and flat, parallel to the floor. We're lifting opposite legs, or opposite legs. We're lifting one leg at a time up towards the ceiling. Alternating sides is what I meant. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. We're moving into a tabletop. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We reach opposite arm and leg now, so right hand, left leg. Reach, pause for a second, find your balance. Then bring that side down, left arm, right leg. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we lower all the way down to the floor. Arms extend overhead, legs are straight. We have Supermans in 2, 1. Arms and legs lift. Hold the hands down towards the shoulders. Slide them back out again, and then we lower both down to the ground. If this feels like it's too much, you can just try lifting your chest and still adding in that pull down to the shoulders. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing back up, moving right into round 2. We're back with our high plank. Leg lifts in 2, and 1. Hands under the shoulders, coming into that high plank. Add in those leg lifts. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Coming into a tabletop. We have bird dogs next. In 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm and leg reach. This is another one where it's very important to try to maintain a nice flat back. You don't want one hip opening up too much. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower down to the floor. Last one in this little series. Our Supermans with a pull. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Push back up. Let's grab some more water. We're halfway through our strength training series. We have 2 more shorter circuits left. Our next series. We're starting off with a reverse lunge. So we're going to step our right foot back to start, bend at both knees, and then we have options from here. So option 1 is just stepping that right foot back and coming back up. Option 2, we step back, and then we pop up onto our left toes. So we're coming up into almost like a calf raise. Right? Option 3, we add a small hop at the top. So our right foot steps back, we'll bend at both knees. We're gonna drive that right leg up and hop up on our left toes. Exercise number 2, we're grabbing our one weight again. We're gonna come into a split stance, one arm dumbbell row. So we're gonna go left foot in front, right foot back behind. Dumbbell comes to the inside of our left knee. We're gonna pull that weight back towards our hip and then slowly straighten the arm. And then we switch sides for both. So other foot steps back, hot, and row other side. So this one has four exercises technically, and it's still working for 30 seconds. Okay, so start with that right side. Right foot steps back. We start our third circuit in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, up on the toes, or a hop, or you can stay where you are. Make sure we get our arms engaged in this exercise, especially if we're hopping. It'll help propel us up. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Let's grab our weight. Weight's gonna come into our right hand. Left foot is gonna be out in front. Left hand to the top of the thigh. Here we go, let's pull that dumbbell back towards the front of our hip, like you're placing it in your pocket, and then straighten the arm down. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight down. Reverse lunge on the opposite side. So we'll plant the right foot, left leg steps back, left knee pulls through. Here we go. Started at 30 seconds. Good, keep working. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your one weight. Dumbbell in the left hand this time. Right foot forward, left foot back. We go in 2, 1. Begin the row. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight back to the top. Round 2. Right leg steps back for that reverse lunge. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Halfway through this side. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, grab the weight. Right side rows, so dumbbell on the right hand, which means our left leg is forward. Getting ready. Here we go. Pull right to the hip. Last 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, drop the weight. Left side, reverse lunge with the hop. We go in 3, 2, 1. Left side steps back. Left knee pulls through. Good, we're more than halfway through it. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, grab your weight. Last time with our rows, weights in the left hand, right foot forward. We go in 3, 2, 1. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, drop the weight down. One more quick sip of water. Then we're gonna end with our shortest circuit. 2 core exercises. First one is bicycle crunches. So we're on our back, hands behind the head. We're gonna take opposite elbow to one side, or opposite knee to elbow, extend the other leg, then switch back to the other side. 30 seconds, and then we flip over. Another Superman variation. This time we're just lifting our chest. So we're gonna go hands extended, straight up ahead of us. We're gonna lift our chest up off the floor. Hand comes to tap our thigh. Bring it back to center. Hand comes to touch the opposite thigh. 30 seconds, twice through. So coming onto our back on the floor. 30 seconds of bicycle crunches to start the circuit off. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Making sure to get our shoulder blades up off the floor on this one. And we want to be bringing our elbow to the outside of our knees. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flip over. On our stomachs, we have that Superman variation. So just our chest lifts and we add in that hand to thigh tap. Here we go. So if you want to make it a little bit harder, we're going to keep our chest up the whole time. Or you can always lower down after each hand tap, reset, and lift back up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, flip over. Look at that, that's on to circuit 1. Round 2, bicycle crunches. 3, 2, 1. We're down to our last minute of work time. Let's make it our best minute. Good, keep working. We got less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll over onto your stomach. Superman variation. Down to the last 30 seconds now. In 2, and 1. Here we go. Halfway. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, that's the end of our circuits. So grab water if you need it. We're gonna do a quick stretch, cool down. We'll make our way back to standing. So let's take our feet hip to shoulder width. Drop those shoulders down. Arms are gonna come up and around, reach straight up overhead. Then we're gonna swan dive, stick the hips back, hands come down to the floor. We'll pause for a second here, take some nice deep breaths. We're gonna roll up nice and slow, end with those shoulders. Let's do that one again. So hands come up and around, and swan dive down. If you're looking for more of a stretch or more of a cool down, you can check out our other on-demand classes, which are typically about 15 to 20 minutes in the stretching category. So let's run that nice and slow. Like we did in our warm-up, let's take it into some arm circles forward. Nice and slow, keeping everything relaxed. Good, we'll go arm circles backwards. Good, drop it down, check it out. We're gonna end with some neck stretches. So drop the shoulders down, take our arms down to our side, keeping everything relaxed. We're gonna drop our right ear over towards our right shoulder. Head back to center, left ear to left shoulder. Nice, give yourselves a round of applause. Great job today, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up. We hope to see you soon.